Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm Bent Yogi, and this is Friday Power Flow. I am in a field of fluff today. We're going to get started in Ragdoll. So come onto your mat and join me. Coming into your Ragdoll, setting your feet at about hips width distance. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be covered in fluff by the end of this, but that's okay. If you're coming into your forward fold, you might bring opposite hand to opposite elbow. You can let your hands dangle or even work with more of a halfway lift. Taking a deep breath in, then a long breath out. A big inhale, and a big exhale. Taking your time here, setting your foundation, feeling your feet on the ground, on your mat. Feeling yourself come into your body. Feeling your breath. A big inhale, and a big exhale. And easing your way into this, you can have a big bend in your knees. You might add in a little bit of movement. Different variations with your hands, your arms. Again, more of a flat back if that works better for you. If you can drop your head, it's a really nice added bonus. Just letting your head get heavy here. Allowing yourself to slow down. Even as we get into the flow. Along your breath in. And a big breath out. Take another big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat and step back to your downward facing dog. And if it feels better to come into your child's pose, you can do that here. Ooh. There's an owl very close by. So you can come into your downward dog, or you can come into your child's pose. You can also add in child's pose at any point during your practice. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. Setting your foundation here in your downward dog. Spread your fingers wide. Let your hips lift, let your heels soften. Maybe a little bit of movement here if that feels good. A deep breath in, and a long breath out. A big inhale, and a big exhale. And on your next inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, your high plank. Let your shoulders track over your wrists. Knees can be lifted or you can drop them down for a little more support. Take a big breath in, back to your downward facing dog. A long inhale here, and a big exhale. And then from here, walk your hands back to your feet. Feet at hips width. You can bring them closer together to touch. Set your foundation and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Lift your hands, lift your heart. Maybe go back a bit. A big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. And I can hear my dogs barking in the house. Set an intention if that's something that resonates with you today. We'll take a deep breath in. And a big exhale. On your inhale, sweep up, reach, and lift. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Hands to your mat. Walk yourself out to your high push-up. Knees lifted or lowered. Big breath in. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down. Low push-up, chaturanga. A big breath in here. Upward dog, your cobra or your low cobra. And as you exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a long breath in. And a big breath out. A full inhale. And a big exhale. Once more here, take a deep breath in. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump to the front. Set your feet, halfway lift. Inhale, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. This is going to be a practice of focus There's an ant running around on my mat. There we go. Off you go. Find your halfway lift. Big breath in. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. I have nothing against ants. I just don't want ants in my pants. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog or child's pose. Long breath in here. And a big breath out. You can set your gaze. Traditional drishti or close your eyes. Check in with your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Hips high. Heels can soften. And you can add in child's pose at any point during your practice. Same with variations. Take another deep inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. A big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Once more here. Deep inhale. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Big bend to your knees. You can reach your hands high or let your hands come to rest at your heart. A little more weight in your heels. Toes are soft. Take a big breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Set your feet. Connect down. Reach up and lift up. You might soften your shoulders. Soften your face. Soften your toes. A deep breath in here. And a big breath out. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. A big step, maybe a couple of smaller steps. Come up, check in. Set your foundation. Choose your focus. Let your breath be a big piece of your focus. And notice if your focus is elsewhere. You can invite yourself back. Take another deep inhale here. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale. Hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Exhale. Hands back to your mat. Chaturanga. Low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. And every time you come back to your mat, to your practice, to your body, right, you are coming back to your center, your balance, your heart, your spirit, allowing yourself to come back here. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Allowing yourself to focus on yourself. Take a big breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale. Hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Exhale. Hands to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And empty out. Another big inhale here. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Set your feet. Big bend to your knees. Find your foundation, bring your hands to your heart, take a big inhale, twist to your left, right elbow toward the outside of your left leg. You can land your elbow between your legs, hips low, heart high, finding your balance. So as you bring your weight into your heels, sitting down and sitting back, but not so much that you tip over. Coming into the twist with a long spine. And steady breath, a big breath in, and a big breath out. You can keep your hands together. You can open up. You can stick in a side crow here. A long inhale, and a big exhale. One more deep breath in, fold forward, exhale. Half moon on your right. Right foot standing, right hand in front, little to the right of your baby toe. Take your time coming into it. Maybe your left hand on your hip. You can take your arm up to the sky. Gaze can be down. If you want to play around with it, maybe you shift your gaze to the side, even up toward your lifted hand. Press out through your lifted heel, a big inhale. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Find your footing here. Long stance, grounded through both feet. Lengthen through your arms or let your hands come to your heart. And you can set your gaze or close your eyes. A big breath in. And a long breath out. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Finding a place that works to land your left hand, dipping into your right knee, tracking it over your ankle. Take a big inhale here. Exhale. Hands all the way down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps again. Warrior one, come up. Open out to your warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. I guess that wasn't really right foot steps again, so much as right foot steps up. Coming into your warrior two here, your side angle. You can slide your bottom hand down towards the ground or keep your elbow on your leg. Take your top arm and lengthen it forward. Letting your left shoulder roll back. An equal connection through both feet. Right knee tracking over your right ankle. You're on track here in this moment, in this breath, in your body, your heart, your spirit, your strength, your power. Hopefully to ease and enjoy. Reach your top arm up, wrap it around behind your back, your half bind or your full bind. And one isn't better than the other. I know I say that a lot, but I think most of the time we need that gentle reminder that it's our practice. So whatever variation fits your body best right here, right now, fits your being best right here, right now. It can be side angle with the bind. It can be child's pose. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Here, reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your right leg, drop your hands, pivot your toes toward the side edge of your mat. Feet parallel a little bit, pigeon-toed. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Shoulders roll back, heart lifts, a big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. You can put a towel or a strap between your hands. You can add in a different variation if it works better for you. A long breath in and a big breath out. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, release your hands. Hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot back around toward the front. Set your feet for your warrior one. Rise up, open out. Warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps again. Warrior one. This time it is again. Open out to your warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior, and begin to straighten your right leg. A breath or two here in your reverse triangle, lengthening through your legs, allowing yourself some space. Triangle, Trikonasana. Reach beyond your right toes, right arm down towards the ground. Left arm can come up toward the sky. You can take your gaze up if that works for your neck. You might look down or to the side here. A big inhale. And a big exhale. A deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. From here, look down, start to bend into your right knee, come on into your half moon. Slide your right hand in front, a little to the right of your baby toe. Left leg lifts off. You can always adjust where you have your right hand as you come into this. Press out through your lifted heel. If you like a different variation, you can add it in. Take a long inhale here. As you exhale, left foot lands lightly beside your right. Take your feet to about hips width distance. And with your peace fingers, hook your big toes, palms face in. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold as you exhale. Softening your knees, letting your head drop. Maybe you stick with more of a halfway lift. Take a breath in. And a breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Release your toes, walk your feet closer together to touch, rise to stand. Come all the way up, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, runner's lunge. Keep your back heel lifted. From here, walk your hands over to your left, coming halfway up, and then keep going all the way around toward the back edge of your mat. Plant your hands, left foot steps back now. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Now it gets a little tricky because I'm on a little bit of a downhill slope. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, fold forward. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, big bend to your knees. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your right. Left elbow toward the outside of your right leg. Right, feeling your feet. They can be together or apart, but even. Big toes a little bit closer together than your heels. An intentional foundation. Feel your breath. The ability to take a long inhale and a long exhale. Whatever pose you're in, on or off your mat. A big breath in and a big breath out. And you can keep your hands together, or you can open up. Left arm lengthens down, right arm up towards the sky, maybe a side crow, maybe child's pose. As you extend out through your arms in equal extension, left arm down, right arm up, and your left hand doesn't have to touch the ground here. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. You can be in touch with what you need and what works best for you right here, right now. Take a big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Half moon on your left, so your left foot is your standing foot, left hand in front, little to the left of your baby toe. Right leg starts to lift, right hand on your hip, or take your arm up to the sky. Press out through your lifted heel, a little bit of leaning back. Take your time, lifting through your standing leg. Here, extending out through your arms. Gently opening up. Take a deep breath in. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Find your footing here. Big bend in the left knee. Right toes toward the side edge of your mat. Right, maybe a little more forward. You can extend through your arms or bring your hands to your heart. Take a long inhale. And a big exhale. Dipping into your front knee, palms to the sky, left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. You can come out of the bend in your front knee intentionally, but then come back to it. Lift from your left hip, lengthen, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Hands all the way down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps up. Warrior one, come up. And open out. Warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow on your left leg, or slide the hand down, right arm reaches up. Whether you land your elbow or reach your hand out towards the ground, you are lifting up, grounding yourself, supporting yourself, but equally allowing yourself to be supported. Take a deep inhale and a big exhale. Top arm lengthens forward. Right arm tracks over your right ear. Stay connected through your back foot, so you're long through your back leg. And take a long breath in, and then a long breath out. A big inhale, and a big exhale. Top arm reaches up, wrap it around behind your back, half bind or full bind. Right shoulder rolls back. You can set your gaze down to the side, up towards the sky. Maybe you close your eyes. I love practicing outside. Usually I practice with my eyes closed, but I love practicing outside and just taking it all in, being a part of all of this. A deep inhale and a big exhale. Reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your left leg, drop your hands. Pivot your toes again toward the side, feet parallel. A little bit pigeon-toed. Here again you can interlace your fingers behind your back. You can add in a different variation if you like. Lift as you inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. And you don't have to practice outside to feel that you're a part of all this. I think our practice, wherever we practice, and whether we practice in the studio or a home alone, it does help us remember that we are a part of this, a part of something bigger than ourselves, that we are all connected. A deep breath in here, and a big breath out. Love the perspective when I'm upside down, looking out at the grass. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, release your hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot back around toward your left foot, setting your foundation, coming up to your warrior one. Woo, I lost my balance. Opening out to your warrior two. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps up, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior, and start to straighten your left leg. So you come into your reverse triangle. Take a breath here, long through your legs, strong through your core. Make your way into triangle. Left hand reaches beyond the left toes, down for the ground, right arm up towards the sky. You can lean back a little bit. A full breath in. And a full breath out. Not pushing or forcing, but allowing yourself this full body breath in, and then equally allowing yourself to empty it out. A deep inhale, and a big exhale. Here, shift your gaze down, start to bend into your left knee. Adjust where you have your left hand so you can come into your half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand again in front, little to the left of your baby toe. Maybe you lift up off of that left hand. Press out, extend out through your right leg, your right arm, especially if you take your right arm up. And if you want to stick in a different variation here, you can. Take one more deep breath in, and then lightly right foot down beside the left. Feet at about hips width distance. Padangusthasana. Slide your hands under your feet, palms up, fingertips towards heels. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold as you exhale. Adjusting your hand variation. Playing around with the length in your legs. Maybe you take the bend out of your knees. Maybe you add a bend to your knees. A big breath in. And a big breath out. Take your hands out from under your feet. Walk your feet closer together to touch. Come on up to stand. Hands high. Heart lifts, fill up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale. Upward dog, exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps to your left thumb. Runner's lunge, pivot around now to your right. Facing the side. You have a halfway lift, and then keep going. Back around toward the front. Right toes spin forward, plant your hands. Right foot steps back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog, exhale, downward dog. A big breath in here, and a big breath out. Bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. You can flip your dog, add in some movement, and when you're ready, Set up your half pigeon. Right knee towards your right thumb, left leg long behind you. You can adjust where you have your right foot. You might set up the variation on your back. Letting your head land here. Deep breath in. And a big breath out. A full inhale. And a full exhale. Noticing as you get a couple breaths into it, can you allow yourself to be a little more supported? So feeling this connection, how we are all connected, how we are all a part of this. And how we can draw on this universal connection as needed. A deep inhale. And a big exhale. I'm reading this little meditation book by Pema Chodron. And in it she says that one of the things her teacher says is, you can do it. You can do it. Right? Not like it's something hard and you need to rally and you can do it, but more that if you're carrying something around with you that's heavy, you can do it. You can put it down. If you feel as though you've hardened and you've put up walls, you can do it. You can soften. So maybe that's something that you feel here. After the movement, the vigorousness of our flow. Now, we slow down, we allow ourselves to be more supported. You can do it. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. And set your hands on your shoulders. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. Whatever transition works for you here. Setting your foundation, bringing your feet together a little bit forward, left leg to the sky, bending your left knee for your down dog hip opener. Again, the option to flip. Add in any movement that feels good, and set up your half pigeon on this side. Similar to the other side, different from the other side. Staying connected with your breath. Allowing your head to be supported. Take a deep inhale. And a big exhale. Take a long breath in. You can do it. Allow yourself to empty out here. your hands under your shoulders. One last downward facing dog. You can stick in a flow if you like, maybe a child's pose. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, walk or jump your feet through your hands. Come to seated. Reach your feet forward, reach your hands forward. And because we can do it, we're going to lower back slowly. Strong core for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover your shoulders and your feet. Look at your toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Set your feet on your mat and come on up for your bridge or your wheel. Any variation, any combination. Feeling your foundation. Allowing yourself to lift up. So yeah, you can do it. You can do a wheel, a bridge, and rest. Whatever feels right for you right here, right now. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Come onto your back, soles of your feet together, knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. A big breath in. Empty out. And from here, we will move into Shavasana. I have been cold in my house all day. One of those funny days where it's colder inside than outside. And it was so nice to be out here in the sun. Part of all this practicing with you. Take another big breath in and empty out. You might bring some heat to your body. And take a deep breath. When you're ready, if you're ready, you can draw your knees to your chest. Slowly make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a breath out. And drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining me today for Friday Power Flow. If you are someone who enjoys practicing in a studio, then check out the link below for my studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga. You can join me there live and in person or via Zoom, or even try some of our recorded classes if you're a member. If you like this practice, leave a comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends, maybe support me on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. And most important, well, I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, but you probably remember that. Most important, remember, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon.